welcome back to our channel. In this video, I want to tell you about one of my favorite books called Profit First and how this drastically changed things for how I run all of my brands, including my family and including my thinking. It's called Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. He has several books out there. I started this with this one. I did listen to the Audible version, which is very common for me, but then I almost always, especially with this one, I bought the hard copy as well because I needed the resources that were in there. And I took it one step further with the Profit First book, and I did end up hiring the coach that has the certification within his book. But here are my top 3 takeaways. I'll also tell you a quote, and I'll tell you where to get the book. Okay, the Profit First book. First takeaway was that profit shouldn't be an end result. It should be your first priority. Like, you shouldn't just do all the hustle and all the work to hopefully get a profit. It should be the first thing that you take out, and the rest is what you plan for operating expenses. My second takeaway is that you must know your numbers and the data. Now, obviously, everyone would say this if you are running a business, but how truly well do you know your numbers? Do you know them daily or weekly or monthly or quarterly? Do you just close your eyes and hope you're making a profit until the end of the quarter or till the end of the year or till the end of the week? Like, it really dialed in. For me personally, I do it weekly on Thursdays. I evaluate all of my numbers for all of my brands so that I can make better profit first decisions if I know my numbers. But you also have to know the data, and he walks you behind that too, like which products or services are trending more than others. You got to know both. And then my third takeaway is that you cannot grow what you don't understand. It seems obvious, but you can't grow it if you don't understand. It may feel like you're growing it, but if you're not actually understanding what is growing and why it's growing, you can't make it better and better and better and more profitable. So, and the side note or the fourth tip is that I literally do this every Thursday morning. I do my deposits using the Profit First system. So it's top line revenue. I have the different buckets. I usually tell the people that on my podcast is that I treat it like the Dave Ramsey for businesses. It just helps with the envelopes. He calls them buckets. It's like a bucket for sales tax, so that doesn't sting you. A bucket for quarterly tax. It's a bucket for operating expenses. A bucket for maybe materials or maybe your contractors. And then my favorite bucket, of course, is the profit bucket. And he talks about how to put money into that and when to access that. It's a great program, great book to read, then invest in the program to do the spreadsheet. It has drastically changed how I run the brands that I have and how I operate with money thinking. Profit First. So I couldn't recommend it more. Get Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. We provide an affiliate link here. If you go ahead and buy the book from that helps out our community, and I thank you very much. Or you can get it on any platform available, either Audible or also hard copy. I recommend doing both. So if you'll give us a thumbs up, you'll subscribe to the channel. And if you want to listen to any podcasts, I do have several on me talking about the Profit First. You can go to theencouragerpodcast.com. Until next time, encouragers, we got this.